Hey everybody, how is it going? This is Anurada Naik back again with another video for the New York Health Act. For those who still don't know, the New York Health Act is a state level single payer bill which would ensure each and every resident New Yorker for every medical necessary procedure. The health insurance would be provided and guaranteed through the New York State government. It reached majority co-sponsorship last session, meaning that it got majority co-sponsorship support in both the state assembly and the state senate, in the majority Democratic government in New York State. And this session, it just has to go forward because there's just no other like how much further can it go really. At this point it just has to go forward through the Ways and Means Committee and through the various committees and get to the governor's desk and be signed. The officials in the New York State government can make this happen in less than a week if they wanted to, but I think it's our culture that needs to get to that massive, colossal mindset shift that our time is more valuable than fighting with insurers for healthcare. I think that culture shift just needs to happen to a point where there's literally no other alternative. I think as long as I think that we cannot be complacent and think that most of us can just sit this one out and be dependent on 3% or 4% of the population to be so loud that this comes to pass. I don't know how it will come to pass, but I think that we all need to pitch in. That's for sure, for this to not only pass but become the culture, become the law, become the norm, to the point that it's such a strong passage and such a strong statement that it not only ripples through New York but the entire country and this entire world. I think that guaranteed healthcare is important for each and every human being to have to live a full life. I don't think that our time should go into fighting with insurers for healthcare. So this month we have the Campaign for New York Health is having their week of action starting November 15. This is the beginning of the new month, and it's also Single Payer Sunday, so feel free to join us on Twitter using the hashtag Single Payer Sunday, and let's push and amplify the New York Health Act online as much as we can. It's the least we can do, but also in many ways the most, because if you're all doing it, then it just makes that much of a difference for the New York State government to move forward with this. So feel free to go to nyhcampaign.org to sign up for the New York Health Act Week of Action starting November 15. I wish us all the best for this new month. I hope we get to a new milestone when it comes to the New York Health Act. I'm a very spiritual person, so I would like to end this video with a little prayer, praying on us, praying over us, the blessing, the right to healthcare in the modern world. So here we go. Thank you, dear Lord, for all the healthcare infrastructure that you have bestowed upon us. Thank you for all the realizations and the discoveries we have made in the field of healthcare. Thank you for all the providers who have risked their lives day in and day out, even before COVID, to save lives. Thank you to every provider practicing currently, every provider who has died practicing, every retired healthcare practitioner, and the practitioners to be. Thank you for all those people for keeping us alive and saving our lives each and every single day. I pray upon us to enable us to make sure that healthcare is guaranteed as a basic human right, so that every patient, every provider can reap the benefits of guaranteed healthcare. Every patient not having to spend their time fighting for healthcare through external entities. that don't need to be in healthcare, and every provider being able to practice in peace without worrying about where the funding for that healthcare is going to come from. Healthcare is a basic human right, and I hope and dear Lord, enable us to make sure that we ratify it into existence. Thank you.